acquired taste, where we need to get hold of the blood of a corruptor. Side quest here, this one is actually surprisingly quite important. He said the normal machines, for them, they were once part of a hive mind. But then something happened that severed them from that connection with the hive mind, and they fell from that moment, basically falling into slumber. But the only thing they know to do is to kill. So when they awaken, they're doing, and indeed the guy spoke about corruptors. He said it's fascinating to taste them, they're different. This Hannibal Lecter shaman we're helping is giving us an idea of all this. Thank you. So, very interesting. I do want to hear more about what he has discovered and what he says, what he knows. But to know that, we'll have to take from something that has been corrupted. None of these are corrupted in the same way. There's something on this hillside. I feel like we might have cleared the corruption from this area already. I thought it was something to go straight. No, I'm not fighting anyone. Looks like I'm not the Are they here for the corrupted one? Maybe. We'll have to take them down either way. Whoa, a lot of them come after us. Some even learn the ability to spam around. I didn't even realise I was attacking that. Try not to fall off the cliff. Get stronger. Why did it say speaker? Yeah. Oh, spark. Wow, we are getting incredibly strong in this game. Where was that corpse? This must be an actual corruptor. He wanted to drink from an actual corruptor.
Ugh, the stink.
Hopefully he'll give us, we'll learn something very useful. While we're there then, let's go and hit up. Nah, let's just go speak straight to him, see what he has to say. Where's he gone? Tell us the story. Weird shaman man.
So did you smell this blood coming? It stinks.
The richest is not always the sweetest, Huntress. In the jungles of the jewel, a fruit grows, but reeks of spoiled meat. Taste it, though, honey to the tongue. No. This is disgusting. These corruptors never belonged to the herds. They crawled from beneath desert or rust, from the bones of old machines. Sickness to spread. That's how they came. Cold metal runs hot. Buckles with thorn cuts and tail stings. A fever of obedience. My ears are ringing. I grasp at my tongue. An ingot falls out, stamped with circles and lines. Directions, instructions to break a machine's will. I heard the metal screaming, Huntress. I leave the ingot where it falls. This isn't for us to know. Corruptor after corruptor tramples it in their greedy tread.
That is how they work. Kind of. How do you know these things?
It's not what I know, Huntress. It's what the blood knows. Am I the singer or the song?
I don't know what you are. Maybe get some rest.
No rest when there's unknown journeys to prepare for. Do you know of the hidden machines that hunt men deep in the jewel?
Yep.
Stalkers? Yes, I know of them. Oh. Stalker blood next? Sure. Why not?
This guy seems to want... I think he wants to progressively get more and more dangerous blood. Suppose we can give it to him. But we're finding all kinds of secrets out just by doing this mission. I mean, the Corruptors, he just explained the coding element. Explained the plague they have, the robot plague that's in them. That led to the Great War. Now that leads me to believe something else. If he's saying the hive mind is not what the robot's all about, you know, the hive mind was something separate that existed before the sickness, then what we're saying is that the robots were all connected to each other, and then there were robots built for war. Or is he saying that after they fell into their slumber, all they could remember was war?
Me.
It's very confusing. Maybe he's talking about the machines that were built for war, and saying that if they get brought back, it can bring more of that. Oh, here's someone to talk to.
Find help.
Easy now. What's your name? What happened?
Hackard. Find help for Pitchcliff. The Glynthorns keep attacking. They'll kill my brother. Everyone.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
So he's dead. What's that? Death from the skies. Might as well deal with this question. Be easy. I didn't realise you could fast travel straight to the settlement icon rather than the campfire. So many wasted seconds.
Talks.
Well, we're dead now. so many of them. These things are proper dangerous. Here's the problem. Well, I guess that other lady who made the explosive machine gun thing.
Attack. I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Oh. See, I feel like if we had met... No, can't kill it. If we had met the guy who was behind... If we had not done the hunt, if we had done the, like, the get the blood thing, like that quest, and done the Hunter's Lodge, would have been a lot easier. Can we get to the top? Why is there bleeping? Oh, don't tell me you...
We're exhausted. It's the third flock we faced today.
Don't tell me he's one of those idiots who's activated the bleeper.
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where'd you come from?
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen? Why?
He was worried you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Us here? Never. If a Karja wasted scrap on my watch, I'd pick it up and make him eat it.
Not the Karja.
Why do you think the Karja have anything to do with the Glinthawks?
We built this outpost to protect against the Karja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone knows that they want this place. Come to think of it, they want every place.
But how could the Karja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever get a break from them, I'll see if I can spare a man to follow the trail. Guaranteed, there's a Karja at the other end.
The usual hater.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother asked me. Tell me where he is, and I'll lay him to rest once we get these Glinthawks to flock off.
You'll find him due south of here, along the river.
Damn that fool. That bum. That lunkhead. Thank you for being with him at the end.
This guy's pretty nice.
Has anyone come trying to sell lures? They're devices that attract machines.
Is that real? Is that some sort of Nora joke?
I'll take that as a no. Why don't I investigate why the Glinthawks are attacking? You've got your hands full.
Really? No one ever offers to help me. You, any good at tracking?
Yep.
You could say that.
All right, then. Let me know what you find. Hammer to steel, a Karj is behind all this.
Probably is their fault. Was there a correct way to get up here? Yeah, it seems like there was. Oh, the ladder. Who uses those? Yeah, I thought there might have been a lure. I could hear
The
something
device
like
is sending out a signal. Might be what's attracting the Glinthawks.
Turn off! Turn off!
Yeah, he bought a lure.
What are you doing?
By the sun, it won't turn off!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on. I scrounged it from an old workshop.
So you turn it off with a knife.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking.
I think we all know where that workshop is.
Did you know this whole time that that device was luring Glinthawks?
By the sun, no. I stashed it here for a while, but when I came back, I was nearly beheaded by one of those flying terrors.
Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value.
Yep.
Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs too high that I can't mount it. My trade demands sacrifice.
There's also
Including the
people
sacrifice of innocence? Those Glinthawks swooped down and attacked everyone.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles who never leave their mansions.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes, I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb, even in my best years, but I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in...
Your point?
Oh. No, I didn't see another device.
This device is dangerous.
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I descended from the workshop, I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path. You can't reach it now.
I'll take my chances. You just stay away from that work...
I wonder where that is. Yeah, I thought so. Because we were up here, I went up here the other day, earlier on today, while I was investigating the location of all the campsites. And I was sort of wondering, I was going, there's a house around here, but there's no, you know, paths to lead up. No, there's a load of robots.
So the workshop can't be far.
Loads of these robots attack, so I was just going, how the hell do I, what's all this about? Yeah, so I'd worked out, okay. I followed this route, then I saw a house and I thought, oh, nice house. Is there an incomplete quest here? Because you know, no one is doing anything. Because you know some games, they have like houses around that you think look fairly important. Like there must be a mission linked to them. But nothing had actually been done. This wasn't one of those. Anyway. Because I've already done this, I know roughly what you're expected to do. And we're going to run into a problem quite soon as well. Remember those flying things? Yeah, it turns out they're here.
Alright.
Not too hard to take out though. Just got to take out the thing. Check. That happens. One battle. Great personal risk. Very easy way to get here. We'll use a shortcut. Why is there a watcher? There wasn't a watcher last time. another watcher around here as well. Oh, that's not a watcher. Okay, let's burst his bum.
Turning back.
It's gonna be over in 3 seconds. Okay, listen to it. What the heck? Anyway, it's good for we know how to take the bellows and stuff down, and that it throws itself. Saves us time there. I was wondering what that was.
Snow chill. Itches. I'll bet Allure brought that storm.
No.
If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
It's a stormbird. I hate stormbirds. Limit. This is a great weapon. Stormbirds are usually so dangerous. My ears. Oh crap. Alright, I think we've dealt with enough of this one. Now let's see now you're going down. Resist range, freeze coils, handling coil. There's all the problems.
There. The lure.
Say these two canisters though, I think they're either electric canisters or cooling canisters, something like that. Or blaze. Not quite as hardy as that other storm bird we took down before.
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop.
This is the workshop, I'm guessing. What might that be?
So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Huh. Who'd have thought? I guess this was a mission that required you to have dealt with Dervahl before, otherwise you wouldn't have known who he was. So yeah, definitely one of those missions where you had to do something else opened it up.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
No spin though. So that's that one done. Now we had them side quests. The Hammond Steel. And the Hunters. There's also a Hammond Steel going to Petra. So let's go talk to Petra. Maybe she'll give us something that will help. Or maybe she'll just try and kill us. What I don't get is why he wanted the blood of a corruptor before he wanted the blood of... I mean, yeah, before he wanted the blood of a stalker, or do we need to gather machines in order when they will reveal to us?
Always so pale. A few minutes at the forge, the heat'll put some color in your...
I don't need a forge for that.
What's lit your fire?
I can handle it.
No doubt you can, but if it involves free heap,
You sent 2 hunters after a herd. They've gone missing.
Well, they couldn't have. Caleb could find a needle in a slag heap. Unless he didn't go. Careless, two-fisted smelter. What'd he do?
Traded places with Jagrees.
By fire and spit!
Why the urgency with this herd?
Once that herd hits the cauldron, it'll be out of our reach, and another won't come for a long while. We need those cables, and we've got to take them now.
Do the herds go to cauldrons then?
What are you gonna do about this trade?
Waste of Caleb's time and mine. Jagrees and Baladia didn't need his push. They're bound together. Just like in the forge. You let the weight of the hammer do the work, not the arm. Never figured Caleb for a tender sort.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make him sweat it. But one thing I've learned, some things will happen no matter what you do.
Why did you need behemoth cables from that herd?
Those cables make the best fuses for our cannons. Even so, they wear out fast and we always need more. Our guns keep us strong and free. Without them, we're easy scrap for bandits and machines.
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we need to get on our own, or we're dependent on others. That's a burden we won't bear.
But you asked me for help.
Some burdens are welcome. If you find those two, send them back in one piece. If you bring me behemoth cables while you're at it, I'd be beholden to you.
Careful. It could become a habit.
Lovely. So, I always think it's important to fill people in, previously being a boss and all that. Never a good idea to go off and stampede to go rescue it. I mean, could we rely on the other guy who's already afraid to tell his boss what exactly is going on? I mean, she's saying she's not going to do anything to him, she's just going to make him feel like she's going to do something. Let his imagination cause the harm. So we get to take down a behemoth and work out where the hell these people went. All part of the job. So increase our stockpile. Don't say something's decided to come up just again. Sorry, decided to come up just again. Stay back there when we're not using it.
I got us this far.
You had us wandering for hours.
2 hunters
That's
arguing.
because I couldn't
what I'm looking
concentrate with
for.
you hammering on.
You kept asking me questions. When did I
Where's that
start
coming from?
smithing? Had I ever seen the elevator at Meridian?
There we go.
If Caleb had been here, someone's coming.
Hello.
Are you Jagrees and Baladia? Caleb sent me to look for you.
He did? Now Petra must know we lost the herd.
No, I lost it.
I don't care who lost it. Just, why don't I track it down for you?
I couldn't let you do that. It was my responsibility, not yours or his.
We saw 3 behemoths and some shell walkers in the herd. It won't be easy alone.
That'll be easy.
All right. Where did you last see the herd?
Up on that ridge, we'll follow you.
Wait! Take these arrows for the hunt.
Where is it?
Thank you. Let's go.
Fire arrows did we just... Oh, there's fire arrows. What do you need fire arrows for? By the way, I remember them mentioning, way early on in the game, explosive arrows. Where the hell are these explosive arrows? Don't tell me fire arrows are explosive arrows, because I don't buy that for 1 second. And these tear blast arrows, I don't think they're explosive arrows either. Because they only rip armor off, they'll be quite useless. Worry about up on the ridge.
Found some tracks. This way.
What's this way? Oh. How do you lose them? What do they do? We've got to be one of the laziest trackers.
To be honest, I would have followed these tracks.
That's why she wanted Caleb to go do it, because the guy can actually track.
Why would I?
So you only question what I'm doing. Lucky me.
Can we focus on the hunt?
You give her
I don't think they're going to do a lot of hunting. I think they're going to do a lot of bickering.
By fire and spit, Jorgri! Stop asking questions!
That's
I'm about to
definitely-
spit fire! He asks questions because he likes you. He lost the herd to spend more time with you. And Jagris is here. Get ready.
Oh, you never got to explain all the reasoning. Got a lot of armor. You're gonna do that. What you gonna do now? See how effective your armor is against the cannon. Pretty effective. So we managed to get through one lot of armor. Up for you. Up for you. Well, this thing went down quite a bit. Well, this bad boy. Still holding out. Nah. Still got plans. Heck. What the hell? What the hell? Why are they attacking us? Get out. All this treasure that we're gathering. There was a time when these brought fear into our hearts. that all worked out for the best. 3 behemoths, and whatever the heck else was fighting us. Shell walkers. All this, oh look at all this beautiful large amount of scrap metal. We might all have a little bit of Oshiro in us. Feels like free or show.
No room.
Okay, we're gonna drop items now. Little things to grab.
Saving these for the trail.
I feel like we were a bit too blunt telling the two of them that they're actually in love with each other, and basically everyone knows it but them. I feel like we were a little blunt. Leave any behind. Alright, let's go talk to them and
Can't
tell
be
them,
too prepared.
you know, they're into each other. Where are they standing? Oh, there.
We figured it out now. Beladja and I, how we're gonna be together.
I'm so happy. I can't stop smiling, but I feel pretty silly after all this. I'm usually much more direct.
Thanks for putting up with us. Could we take the cables back to Petra for you, or would you prefer to do it on your own?
You know, go ahead and take them to Petra.
Gladly. Our return trip should be much more enjoyable now. Thank you so much. And, don't wait up.
Maybe we would have got more if we'd gone back to her directly ourselves. Anyway, any next quest stuff is the taste ones, but I want to sell off some of our stuff we required. Need to go inside. I want to sell some of those mobs. If we're gonna go get these ravagers,
Lost. On guard.
I mean, do you want to be holding on to all of them? While we're doing that though, let's do some crafting. One of these worms or something on it. Fire that boosts shock. Eh. It doesn't use freeze, so we focus on the damage in the hand. Right? We have a better shock. Has tear damage. It doesn't matter about shock, we don't use shock. Deadly Sling. I think we might as well sell all the weapon upgrades.
always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
No point hanging on to all these mods because we've got far better ones. Now these ones we'll leave alone, the armor mods.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around.
Oh, we also need to buy some health. The reason why we still collect all these things to sell. Is that the Stalker blood? Yes. Let's run in, take the blood and get out. Where's saying it's over here? Look at all those things we sold. Yeah. Yeah, where's the corpses? Did I just kill that? What the hell did I hit?
This should be enough for these guys are
I swear I didn't hit anything. Alright, let's go cash in on that blood. Hear more of the hidden tale. Do you have a feeling the gun that was created at the Osharam people was originally meant to be similar to this tear blaster, something you used?
It's a clever trick they have, but no need to see what you can scent. This blood is sharp, Huntress, flint sharp. The last time I took it into me, they say I slept the sleep of death and sweated dark oil.
All
I feel
right.
like I'm killing this guy.
Try not to die.
A stalker, watching us, watched by us. In red eyes, I thought to see ourselves reflected. No, they were dull and set with a purpose precise from their machine mother foundries. They prey. They will not flinch. They are indifferent to the wild. They are final. They are weapons, that's all. My heart drops. Why look for understanding in the axe the moment before it splits your skull? No. No, there's more. The axe does not remember its smelting. These machines do, and pine for the metal world.
It's hard to know what to make of you.
Then open my mouth and look inside. A cave of echoes and memory, but not my own.
I mean, you're tough-skinned. I'll give you that. Especially on the inside.
I first drank at the spring of a fallen thunderjaw. The cables cried out like water birds. But felling giants is short work for you.
Oh,
Trying to
wow.
appeal to my pride?
No. To inevitability, Huntress. The tremor of their tread. Can you feel it? Tugging you to the eastern valleys?
So he wants
So a
us to go and
Thunderjaw
kill a
next, huh?
Thunderstorm.
But of course.
Right. I'm going to assume this is probably as far as the killing goes. Because there's nothing stronger than a Thunderjaw. Apart from one of those machine enemies. We've killed these things before, so I wouldn't worry too much. Killed two of them actually, but there's a special... This is the first place where I killed Thunderjaws, as it so happens. And I still remember how you go about it. What you have to do is you gotta make sure that the other little robots don't interfere with you afterwards. Fortunately, we can hide behind enough things to get away with this. It's interesting though that the guy was saying the first thing he drank the blood off was a Thunderjaw. It's also important that we started on this end of the valley. If you start on the other end of the valley, it's just open land. You get wrecked. Over here at least you have something you can hide behind. Right, we're going to change weapons as well. Bring back the Shadow Hunter. Wait. Do we use the Shadow Hunter? Lodge. And use that. Alright. First thing you gotta do is... They don't look so big for us, though.
The cauldrons have taught me enough to ignore it.
You can probably control one. Let's try. There we go. Apparently we can take control of one of these now, because that last cauldron we took on had a Thunderjaw in. I don't know if you saw it, it was the one that took me about all of 20 minutes to complete, because at that point we were established hunters, we knew how to take down a Thunderjaw. Maybe there is a way we can sneak up on it.
spotted.
Okay. Let's start this end of the canyon. How do you take control of a Thunderjaw without it seeing you? That's a real question here. Oh, I know how. You gotta be able to run quietly enough that it doesn't see you. Now, my dear friends, we should get an achievement. I don't know what's going on over there. It's fighting stuff. Are they fighting each other? I guess we'll just have to kill it. I won't take control of one first. That'll take me long. Wow, just running into it though. Still on to us. We can sneak up on the other one. What window at a time. Alright, there is a way. Guess we will have to just kill it. What's weird is apparently we're meant to have silent run. This thingy... Hopefully I'll walk all the way over here. Get a little bit closer, see if we can't control you. How do you even control what? How close do you have to be to get? Suppose if we know how to control this. Haha! We have a Thunderjaw working for us now. definitely annihilate. Ever seen a Thunderjaw fight? This one looks like. I think our guys will. Still pretty close to life. You want to cheat? Even up the odds? Come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Oh, he just wants to take out the left side. Oh, something else to shoot lasers. There's something else behind us. While it's going after us, it's a little bit distracted. It's losing the fight. Our guys have taken out all of his allies. He won! We won! Right, yeah, we won!
Enough blood in this beast for Gren to set up camp inside us.
Just leave that guy
There's a
alone.
disturbing thought.
It was worth it, I think.
I hunted that Thunderjaw you asked for. I should be the one telling a story this time.
You carry it with you. Beam wire burns and bruises, the salt lines of your sweat. See? On your skin, tiny metal flakes.
You mean it was a hard fight? How perceptive.
What signs you've shown me, Huntress. But now, the blood.
Wonder if he wants to drink one of the old war machines next.
I followed red trails through a green world. Thunderjaw, striding with the majesty of an old god. These wicked parts, fashioned to kill men. This great hole made to haunt the sleep of children. And I realize it is a young beast, It was not there to see the first strange birds roost upon a metal skull. It became because of us. Hunters. I saw many of tribes gone and yet to come. I even saw you there. Fiery-haired, fierce, bared.
What?
Bared of metal, Huntress. Bared of what we tore from their hides to be strong like them, savage like them. We built our world in the machine's shadow. Called them out with every strike of rock and hammer.
You think some machine, made the Thunderjaw because of us?
When you've tasted what I have, in the blood there's change. Such a change. It's colder than Banu-Ur, hotter than the Karja sun.
Does any machine walk or crawl that you haven't drunk from?
In the mountains north, the storm birds.
Even the air in their passing crackles with potency. In the sweep of their eyes, they see all.
Oh my god.
Don't get too excited. I'll get the Stormbird blood. Maybe. We'll see.
They must know how the orbit slows, fades, falls, decays, and yet returns to more than zero.
Zero Dawn.
Uh-huh.
He just mentioned Zero Dawn. This guy, considering, you know, if you can understand his prophecies, then actually a lot of it makes sense, what he's discussing. The stuff about the old gods knew, and yet they've seen so many, and that they made themselves to kill humans, and that we made them. It's very true. In fact, they're saying that now they're gaining... They're a bit placid, the current ones, you know, and it's only when we sort of get near them or attack them that unless accidentally trampling it. Certainly the Thunderjaws don't really go out their way to kill people. They're just roaming about until you go near them. And then there's us, who hunt them to get stronger. We know that from Osharum, where they say, well, they sent us go here, kill behemoths and stuff like that. So we're going to need a tear blaster if we want to stand any chance of taking this thing out quickly. We're going to need a rope sling to bring it down. There it is. And I'm thinking, let's give that a go. The Shadow Wrap. Yeah. Maybe we can do this thing with a wrap. I don't know what it is. Much nicer than the desert sun. Must be the white. That's what we need to bring down. Stormbird. It doesn't want to kill us yet, but it will.
Keep that for later.
We need to get higher. High enough that it decides to make a deal out of it. Oh, that would have been good. There it is. You ready? collect enough damage, then it breaks free, right? Say we stop that. Change up weapons. I'd say they've done a lot. This is it.
Does.
Ooh, even she's starting to feel the blood. Lad, it talks to you. Imagine if we'd met that Ulrich lady now, the cannibals of the south, who say, drink of the blood of the fallen, and you will take in their stories. That's what this shaman's doing. He's doing the same thing, drinking the blood of the fallen beast to get their stories, and telling it to us. Blood talks, they say. After all, DNA is said to have the story of all your generations, code of instructions, and of memory. How does a duck learn to fly? How does a fish learn to swim? It's in their blood, it's in their DNA. So if you take of it, maybe some part of its memory of that code goes on to you. Good thing taking down them machines is easy though. Storm breakers and whatnot.
Maybe I've spent too much time with you. I can almost feel the lightning in this.
And the taste, huh? Metal striking sparks along a sharpening stone, lingering. Here, touch it to your tongue, and...
Nope, that's your thing, not mine.
She's getting a bit too close to the shaman from the Benooks.
You look startled. Are you okay?
That's something he didn't want to
I must leave. You should too.
Without a story? I brought down a stormbird.
You did. You're very able. And you're right. Ode is ode. But no more stories of the past. All told. All done. Future stories. I saw an onrushing storm. The future comes hungry for man and machine. It will catch me, I expect. Catch us all. So enough hunts, enough visions. I'll run. Chase that teasing sun to the forbidden west.
I don't understand. I mean, not that I ever understand, but are you saying we should fear what's coming?
Oh, yes! Jungle on fire! Machine blue light dying out in the eddies of ashes. You, fallen, pale as snow flash, eyes staring open. The metal world, but not the one I sought. The future is a frightful dream, Huntress.
My name is Aloy.
I grew fond of you. Your curiosities and disbeliefs, Aloy. If you weather this storm, look for me. I like that.
Where? In the west? In the storm?
In dreams. Yes.
Oh, so he's decided it's time for him to leave, Mr. Benuki Loke. It's curious though that the last thing he tells us is that we're going to go into a fight, and the blue light dying, that suggests that the machines will stop, their peaceful light might go out. I don't know about the storm. Maybe he speaks of the fire demons, the red devils. Bye bye, shaman guy who takes things down. Right, when you come back guys, we'll be back on the main story. Which is to say, back to the curse in the dark. Hope you enjoyed having a taste of blood. It's strange though to find a guy who could actually gain visions from drinking oil. I mean, let's not forget, he has been drinking oil. I'm saying he's seeing things. Ah, I should say goodbye.